morning. I'm excited to talk about your guys' experiences coming back to the show. I mean, I was reading your guys' bios and it just sounds like coming back into the running. I guess we'll just get into it. What was it like coming back for this new season?
It was the best.
It,
I had a great
it's
time.
it's you got to be a little bit crazy just to keep coming back. It That craziness keeps us from going completely insane, I guess.
Talk about how does it compare to previous seasons? What was it like? Was there anything that happened that was unexpected?
I thought it was way more action packed. I love the environment. I love the cast that was chosen. The challenges were amazing. The weather was perfect. Everything about it was just great.
This one definitely was it bucket list place being Australia. I think sometimes the most dangerous, deadly places are sometimes the best adventure. And then this one, obviously, that bucket list got knocked down a bit as I found myself going into elimination, right off the bat, and it happens. Any little slip, it shows you that all the training of everything, you can still mess up. It's just about how well you could stand back up.
Now, I know when a lot of people watch the show, they think, oh, I could do this. But, if they were ever presented the chance, they'd probably run scared. What keeps you guys coming back?
It's the inspiration. It's the people, the little kid that'll see me on the street, or anyone that says they've gone through a hard part in their life because they've watched our challenge help them get through that tough thing. If they were getting through cancer, a disability, whatever it might be, there's a lot of people that have messaged me through the years saying, thank you for taking on such a difficult thing when I was going through, chemotherapy. You were my, saving grace that if he's running around naked doing it, I can do it. And that always keeps me coming back. It's a tugs at the heartstrings, and I find myself running around naked all over the world that way.
For me, it's the adventure and the chance to get out and get away and kind of go back in time and live how a human's supposed to live.
If this was someone's first time tuning in for the new season, talk a little bit about what they can expect and what some of the competition looks like.
I would say if it's your first time tuning in, what you're going to find out here on this is that Naked and Afraid is trying to survive the elements. You're just trying to survive. And last one standing is you now have to survive your peers in a array of different competitions while you still survive. And as tough as this is, it takes mental strength, physical strength, and it takes a little bit of strategizing, a little bit of pre-planning, and being able to improvise on the spot. You'll see on this last one standing, it's gonna be some of the toughest competition yet, and it's one of the toughest places on the planet, and you will see a heck of an adventure.
Yeah, they definitely picked some of the best people that have ever been on this franchise. The challenges are fast paced. There are many moving parts. It's a lot. It's very exciting. It's lots of highs, ups and downs, lows, unexpected twists and turns. Like you don't want to miss a single episode because something crazy happens. Everyone, I promise you.
Yeah, talk a little bit about the fan favorites that came back. What was it like, being in the lineup with these other fan favorites?
It's pretty cool to be right up there with Matt and Laura and Max. Some of these hard seasoned veterans. It says a lot, and it's an honor really to be amongst these people.
Yeah, without a doubt, it's humbling. It's humbling because I understand how tough it is to do this challenge as much as anyone. And to go out there with people who decide to go, and to continue to take it on. Whether someone has done a few challenges like Cheeny, or has done 7, 8 challenges, or it's their first or second challenge. It's humbling to be out there with people who have the same mindset to want to go and run around with nothing, and try to not just survive but try to win this challenge. I would say what you're going to want to watch. You're going to want to watch Last One Standing. As you'll be able to figure out your own strategy of how you might take it on, and see if it works in adapting to this environment. You'll learn a lot of different survival skills. There'll be a lot of things that we're doing out there that you may not have even thought about, that you might have to do one day. But it will definitely keep you on your toes because it's anyone's game, And because of that, there's really no way to ever predict what's going to happen next.
Yeah. And this kind of stuff takes a lot of grit, a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication. And I hope people see that the harder you work, the greater your reward will be in life.
Simple message. I love it. Anything else that I might have glossed over that you think's important to hit home before the new season airs?
I'd say one thing is just is while we're watching it, while you're seeing this challenge unfold, is you have to also remember that it's a challenge to survive for a month in the Australian outback. It's one thing to think, individual challenges, maybe won or lost, but you have to survive a month, and to survive a month alone is not an easy task. Not everybody will make it. Not everybody can just survive out there for that month. So that is a big thing to take away while you see the challenges take part. Remember that you have to also be able to not die while you're out there, for a month in the outback.
Yeah, we're under an extreme amount of pressure when we're out there, for sure. And we're all human, so you're going to see a lot of mistakes.